added in the foreground option.
Oh my god, I know. I've been desperate for it. Anytime I have trees or rocks or things like that, it's like, oh my god, I need a foreground layer. Or like roofs for you. I know. Oh, we're live.
Up,
Yay,
it's
we're
live.
live!
Yay,
Finally
we're
got it
live.
working. Sorry about that, guys. Serious technical difficulties. I'm not sure exactly what was going wrong, but we're up and running. So let's get this show back on the road.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, Saphira, you were also once again the first one to be talking on stream.
So last week, the party successfully slayed the White Dragon Kiranoth and acquired the legendary artifact known as the Soul of the Mountain. Currently, it's in the possession of our stalwart half-drow and his pseudo-dragon. But unfortunately, because of a terrible downtime die roll, he and Saphiri have found themselves landed in the jail of the village known as Evergreen. Last week, you guys told me that between this session and last, you wanted to head back to the Four Corners, which is in the far southeast corner of Beltham. So you take the southern road from Svelgard, which is kind of where last week's adventure took place, and you made your way through the northern pass down until you arrived several miles at the foot of the mountain. There is a small lumber village known as Evergreen. This guy here is quite perturbed at the party. Apparently, Saphiri and Ziria did some horrible unknown crime, and he refused to purchase your goods. He had Saphiri and Ziria arrested, and he will not talk to or deal with the rest of the party, and he has spread horrible, horrible rumors throughout the town about you all. Now, this is Evergreen Village. You can go pretty much anywhere. All of the buildings that have like some kind of purpose to them have like little signs on them. Like here's like the item shop.
That is
over
super
here.
cool, actually.
Yeah, if you want to stay at the inn, if you want to stay at the Happy Pine Tree, you can stay there.
Reminds me of the original Pokemon games.
Oh man,
Lord.
Yeah, Joseph and I when we talked about it, like we said, yeah, everybody's gonna say this is like Pokemon.
I mean, that's not a
We're
bad
gonna have
thing.
to do everything in
I love
our
it.
power for Saphiri not to burn this place down after this wrongful.
Here's the really cool thing. Alright, and this is especially for rogues and for sneaky types who like to like sniff around. Like, I'm gonna show you this right here. So this is it looks like just a normal house. It doesn't have anything around it, so just assume that it's like a residence. Like, let's say that Saphiri, in theory, wanted to like look in through this window. Check this out.
Nice.
That's awesome.
You can look in and you can see all the crap that's inside, and all these roofs. Some of the roofs are not removable because they're so big inside they require a separate map. But anyway, so you guys tell me. Basically, you guys are headed to the Four Corners. This is basically your last stop before you arrive there and have to deal with whatever's going on there.
So what's taking the halfling and the drow so long?
They
My,
got arrested.
You see Lana flying up because I had shrunk her and me to get her out there real quick. So now she's minuscule, and she tells you that we were arrested. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think they tried to sell stolen goods. That's what everyone's saying.
I have a feeling
Shocking.
Saphiri just pissed off the vendor and he said that. That's what I'm guessing.
That seems to be what it is. I don't understand what went wrong. Did we steal anything?
So, where
We
did all
didn't
the
see
items
anything.
go?
Saphiri probably said something stupid, gave the impression that he did, and, you know, being a bit of a prick, this guy probably went straight to the guards and said so.
I'm half
You
concerned
should
about
probably
where
go
all of
there.
the
She
items went.
didn't seem like she wanted to be in there. And, well, anyone who gets in her way.
Let's just go and get these morons out of there. Come on there, let's go.
You guys can get the morons out. I'm concerned about where the items went.
You still have them.
Oh. So, like, they didn't actually try to... Like, they didn't take them with them?
They were doing the bartering stuff, and they never got to it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Ezra was carrying all the junk, and then all of a sudden, Safiri and me were just trying to, like, wheel and deal about these great items, and then all of a sudden, no, that didn't go.
Okay. I thought they had them, like, on their person. They were like, take a look at all this shit, and then all the shit's just gone.
We definitely didn't carry it.
Oh, I would have
Not
been
with
so
ours.
upset.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. I still got it all.
Okay, never mind.
Good.
Sorry, I was a little out of sorts for a moment.
Let's go get these idiots out of prison.
Provided the letters inside after our associates have apparently been accused of smuggling. For all intents and purposes.
Lana will perch on Trish, though.
This is a long time coming, though, in many ways.
So you guys are gonna try and break out. I love how you guys are actually like walking through the town. I appreciate that so much. You're gonna try and bail out the two village idiots. The guards will rudely tell you that they committed some kind of horrible faux pas that they should never have done. I'll let Matt, if he wants to, be creative and tell us what exactly he did. He rolled a 1 on his diplomacy check.
I don't even know where Elendra's going right now. She's just wee all throughout the town.
Sorry, it was muted. So yeah, my guess is that, I mean, how far away from the Four Corners are we?
You're a ways. You're probably about 50 miles north.
Okay, but like, there's enough anyway. So I'm just gonna say that she's got like a little bit of a rep that may have spread, and she comes with a pile of like what, 50K worth of like items of various ilk that are clearly like, powerful magical items and sort of arcane baubles and artifacts and relics and antiquities and stuff like that. And she's like, yo, I'm just gonna sell this. And people look at her, they look at her Thieves Guild cloak and are just like, right, well then. And it doesn't help that she shows up with a friggin' drow.
I'm not a full drow. I'm
Yeah, but people don't know that.
It's good
Well,
enough.
people don't
It's
care.
close enough for military work, is what I'm saying. Is that they see a
got a
drow and a
kid.
person wearing thieves garb trying to sell a whole bunch of stuff, and they're like,
Oh, God.
we're going to take that. And then before I can slice them all apart, they just grab me by the hair and toss me in a cell.
The guard will tell the party that these troublemakers have a bail of 1,000 gold each.
1,000 gold for what? Allegedly trying to sell allegedly stolen goods.
He's gonna slap his hand down on the table and say, "Listen, miss, we don't know about y'all, how y'all elves do it up north. Down here, we don't take kindly to scum like this." And he sort of points directly at this innocent, cute little child.
How can you
Or
call
just
them
kinda sits
scum
there.
when you've just met them? That's quite judgmental, don't you think?
He will say, "I am 100% sure that she is up to no good. There is no way that kid is."
And he pulls out the
Is-
Marauders map.
Is any child really up to any good, though? I mean, let's be serious here.
So you're gonna try and you're gonna flutter your eyelashes and try and reduce the damages,
Yes.
Alendra. All right, let's try to roll diplomacy.
First roll of the night. Yeah!
Awesome.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so he will be persuaded by your gentle responses, and he'll say, "All right, well, justice still has to be done, so I will reduce the bail to a total of 500 each."
I
No
think
less.
that's reasonable.
We'll pay. Fine.
Or we'll just take the.
Make sure we get our
the
items
drow.
back.
He will
Yeah.
unlock the cage, and he will let Ziria out, and then he'll unlock the cage and let Safiri out. You guys exit. You just exit. Just put yourself in the yeah. He will return Ziria's items. He'll give him all of his little arcane bubbles, and then when Safiri will come out into the room, he's actually going to give Safiri all of Safiri's stuff. But Safiri notices that something is missing.
Dick.
Oh no.
Is it my little box of stuff? This is gonna be unhelpful. I have to pull up my background now. Okay.
I'm sorry, Ezra, for I didn't
So-
know what happened.
So I will say, it seems like I'm missing something here. You seem to have taken an item from me, and I would appreciate it if it were returned.
He is going to look at you, and he's going to say, "What are you talking about?" And a little bead of sweat is going to stream down his.
Don't even need to make a sense motive check there.
I rolled it in quiet against a quiet sense motive.
Yeah.
I bet it was like a 2.
Yeah. So I'm just going to be like, you've taken a small box from me, and I would really appreciate it back.
He's going to look at
I'm
you.
going to try to be nice about it. There we go.
Despite all of your things that you have going against you with this card, a 30 will definitely win him over, and he will actually just give you the box back without any trouble.
There we go. Thank you.
So
I thank him politely and then make myself scarce.
yes, he'll say, "Keep in line, citizens."
Ninja vanish.
About to tell the halfling to give you back her knives so she wouldn't do anything before we leave this town. But she looks like well behaved at the moment.
Now, you guys are now out of the icy north. You can take off your boots if you want to. Unless there's anything else, it sounds to me like you're going to leave town.
Did we actually want to try and maybe check out I thought I saw a blacksmith while we were moving through town? Maybe a common goods store?
After that little bitch of a
No.
seller over there
Out of here.
spread bad words about us, we probably should just get out of the way.
I think that's a good idea. Greenwood, that's a real good idea. Ezra, we should get out of here. Guys?
I'm okay with leaving.
Fine. I guess we should just move along.
Wait, don't we want to sell our stuff?
Not
Thank
here!
you,
We'll
Safiri.
sell it later. We'll sell it later.
I'm gonna make a ruling and say that it doesn't matter where you sell it. You have to sell it for 25%.
That's fine. I've already got it written down. It's 25%.
It was a brutal roll on your attempt to.
Oh, if
It happens on my first check of every single night, Raj. I always crit fail.
What are the
know
odds?
it's true.
What are the odds?
you didn't crit fail that bluff check.
No,
What
he already
blackjack?
rolled it.
Oh, except for that was
That
a
was
2.
his first roll of the night.
Oh, Jesus, that was a 2.
That was
You
a
were
2.
that close.
Ow.
It was very close.
All right. Well,
I gotta
suppose-
start like burning my bad luck at the beginning of it.
Hold on, before we go. I don't know which button is the right one. Fuck it. I'm just looking around to see if there's any like good deeds that maybe Elendra could do around the town before they take off to maybe increase their reputation a little bit.
Good deeds.
After we killed the dragon, did we rest at all or no?
Yeah, you guys
Yes.
have got all your
Alright,
stuff back.
It's been a couple days.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys you'll do a perception check. You're basically like just scanning the area for good deeds. And what you will pick up is a whisper of a rumor when you swing by the tavern that there is a buzz of a lot of big things happening coming out of the Four Corners.
Oh, so
See,
they're
then we should just
quite
head back
aware.
now.
What's that?
They're quite aware of what's going on in the Four Corners. Then.
The rumor, if you want to kind of sit and listen, and 18 will tell you a couple of lumberjacks are sort of pouring over a mug of ale, that apparently them city folk have basically the city itself is just in chaos, and that their entire sectors that are like entire streets that are being burnt down, and there are all sorts of raids and wild things happening in the towns surrounding the Four Corners.
Okay.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, Elendra's not going to tell Saphiri about this because she's heard that Saphiri's already worried enough, and she doesn't need to add to it. So she's gonna come back and be like, so we should probably go to the Four Corners. Sounds like the best course of action.
That was the plan the
I-
entire time. Let's go.
And you rolled another one.
Yeah. I mean, it was a one to listen in on a conversation, and yeah.
Somehow, while trying to listen in, you wind up in jail again.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's me.
Arrested for eavesdropping.
It's canon.
That's
Now bug flies in your ear.
That's canon.
It's canon.
you will. Unfortunately, you won't know whatever Elendra tried to perceive with your one. Ziria, you will also pick up that even more so that there is rumor that a army of orcs is what's causing chaos in the city, and that they in fact have raided the town north of the Four Corners, and they have also gone east and they laid waste to a little tavern that sits on the road.
Ezra, is it our tavern? Do I think?
It's a little the information that you just kind of listen in on, like at the tavern that you're at, or maybe it's a couple merchants talking. It doesn't matter, I guess. We'll be talking about a little tavern that sits on the southern road west of the Four Corners.
Ours is the only tavern west of the Four Corners. So yeah, that would be us. We need to
Ezra,
go now and
We got to get out of
some
here. Bud.
people
Let's
up.
go. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's move it.
We leave immediately. I just start going as fast as I can, basically.
I'm right behind Ezra. After I inform him of this, I'm.
Okay.
Like I'm
Well,
not running, but I am at a very brisk pace.
Elendra's
you're-
also moving pretty quick because she's got followers there, so.
Got your disciples,
Yup.
your
My
Your
acolytes.
your holy acolytes.
And
What
I'll say we can't keep leaving our place unguarded like this.
I'm gonna bring up the world map if I still have it. I could have deleted it.
Orcs. I hate orcs.
And for the record, Elendra's not worried about the fiery one. I can't remember what her name is. But
She's not worried about her.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's-
you
she's
have a
not-
new acolyte. Also, you have a new acolyte with you.
Yeah,
Raina you have 3 very inept adventurers that have.
Okay,
joined
one
your-
of them is not quite so inept because she's got the star knife and she's got some fire in her spirit. So
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the character that you have, the
Yeah.
bard.
oh yeah, she's totally inept.
The bard and the paladin and the barbarian have decided to tag along. They look terribly worthless as adventurers. They're very bad adventurers, but they will sort of they'll see you guys as teachers, and they'll follow along. So Ezra, you have your Ailstorm dwarf friend, and Ziria, for some reason, has
Thomas is such a douche, though.
he forces his way into your retinue.
Oh no!
He's a retainer for you for now, and
Don't
he
worry,
is
Elendra
a force
can-
to be reckoned with.
Elendra can quell that, I think.
What is
It's okay. With as slow as he walks, we're gonna be fine. We can just leave him in the dust.
Actually, Ezra, you notice that he is holding up the party. Like you're trying to get there, and he's like telling everybody, "Slow down! I can't give up." Hang on. So you guys are going to be here. Is it still there?
I definitely cast armor on Rawl, armor on me. Armor on me is already a set when we get close, and so is Rawl.
Oh shit! I gotta.
Yeah, I
open up my-
see the empty mug. Can you shift click it? Yeah.
I'm pointing to where you guys are currently located. I'm trying to figure out where your party is.
Yeah, we're still up here in the north.
Empty.
Okay. So Evergreen is actually right here. Okay. This is where you guys are at. Essentially, you can choose where it is that you go, and I'm gonna kind of track it. Basically, keep track of time for you. It's early morning when you depart.
Raj,
And-
can I thank you for using what looks like a rough facsimile of my drawing of Svalbard to represent the town?
Oh. And northeast of it is Ogg's Hammer. But you guys decided not to go there. So,
Cool.
It
Nobody
looks like
died
a
yet?
happy little stump.
Ezra, this token is actually Ezra's. It's actually
Alright.
Ezra, so you can control it. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so if you're on foot, 6 movements will put you at sundown.
How many hours is that total? Because I never
18.
18, so 3 first level spells plus 3 more, so 6.
So should we camp here, or should we try pushing on to the next town? From what I know, we shouldn't be too far away.
Let's go. Can I make sure of that?
Please do. I'm not exactly certain.
Wait,
Okay.
what are we talking about? I was busy drawing a smiley face on the map. I missed
About
stuff.
possibly pushing on to the next town instead of, making camp here.
What is the next town? Can someone
To that
roll
town?
a knowledge geography, or do we know
That's
that?
fine.
Yeah, it's you're on a prominent highway, and you guys suspect at this point that you're pretty much too scary for. You're scarier than anything you're going to find in these woods.
Well, I mean, we do
the
have Rawl with us.
village to the west is a small town called Applewood.
Huh.
It's just a small town. There's a tavern there, a rather famous tavern called the Iron Griffin Tavern.
Let's just push on to Applewood. I mean, I don't think we're that far off.
Nah. No problem with that.
We
Okay,
can do
go ahead.
15 miles, and yeah, that's gonna be fine.
You'll push well into the night. You guys are exhausted when you arrive. It's about midnight when you land in town.
Straight to the inn.
Straight to the end.
Yup.
Straight to the end.
Room for everybody.
Okay. The inn itself is actually recently renovated. Apparently, it was itself destroyed and rebuilt quite recently.
Oh,
The tavern owner is a jolly fellow named Gawain. He's a huge, 8 foot tall human named Gawain. He's a barbarian, and his wife you suspect is either human or giant. She's so ugly and so big, but he fawns all over her, and she sort of acts as the bouncer of the tavern. What are you trying to learn?
I want to learn what happened to the tavern.
A volcano erupted, and a meteor fell from the sky and landed on the tavern. A giant blob of flaming rock from the volcano. Apparently, some adventurers went up into the mountain, and it exploded. And thankfully, the only building that was destroyed was the tavern. The party gained enough money from the incursion to pay for the renovation in full. They felt so guilty.
I thought it was because the volcano took offense to his wife's face.
Fuck,
The
this
volcano
place
is
in
almost
particular.
as attractive as Gawain's wife.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ziria,
it's definitely hotter.
yeah, Ziria.
Wow. Zing.
All right.
Boo.
Okay, hang on. +1, 2, Ezra's next rule. There you
I
go.
think you should just do drama cards, Raj.
Usually I don't even hear you guys like take advantage of that. I just say it and then we move on. Yeah, so you'll sleep through the night. Brand new beds, very comfortable. But even Ezra has trouble sleeping, worried about his financial investment
And Elendra's worried about her acolytes.
and his retinue that resides there, and your acolytes.
My babies!
Yes. So you wake up in the morning and you're ready to go. All your spells are back. 0, 1,
So can we make it to the
Do you
blue
lose
kettle?
spells for traveling?
4, 5, 6. Hang on, don't move. He casts spells on Ralmir.
All the time.
Okay.
So you travel until sundown, and you can see way in the distance the southeastern road that heads towards the merchant town known as Blue Kettle. This is known to all of you as a town that is nearby.
We've been to Blue Kettle. That's where we all joined up, if I recall correctly.
Yep, that's where they recruited us.
Yep.
I got thrown in prison.
What are the sizes of these towns? Like, how sizable are they?
Obviously, the Pokemon-sized town maps are a caricature. They are. The village that you were just in is actually very small. There's only maybe 100 or so residents. Blue Kettle is well known to have upwards of 500 people, which in this side of the country is a lot for a single place.
Right. So, just a thought. If we push on to Blue Kettle, maybe spend a little bit of time asking around tomorrow morning before we leave if someone could maybe group teleport us or something. Because this is, another 3 or 4 days we've got to go here, at least?
To get to the empty mug, it'll be maybe 2 days. If
Why are
we
we
don't
going to the
push
empty
on.
mug?
Because
The empty mug was attacked as well.
Yeah.
Nobody told me that.
Were you here when we were discussing it?
No, let me rephrase. In character, Safiri knows nothing about that.
We heard about it just a little bit ago.
Ziria told
okay.
everybody.
Oh, okay. I was not aware that Ziria told everyone. I thought that you were trying to keep stuff from Safiri.
No,
No,
that's
no.
not keeping stuff from anyone.
Elendra.
Well, I mean,
People.
Elendra is, but that's
yeah.
fine.
Because she doesn't want to make
Okay, my
Safiri
mistake, my
worried
mistake.
more than she already is.
So
Do we want to press on, or should we make camp? We've got a good ways away till we get to.
I'm gonna
Press
lean
on.
on my
Kettle.
cane and go, oh man, this is some hard journey. Couldn't we get a horse or two?
It's not going to do us any good if we arrive at the empty mug and we're absolutely exhausted, so perhaps we should rest now and then maybe push hard tomorrow.
In the morning, we'll pick up horses at Blue Kettle.
Yes.
I know a guy.
You know,
Okay.
yes,
Thank you, Master
we
Ezra.
just need to be
We should
careful
just
about
get
how
the
much
Blue
energy
Kettle
we
now.
expend before we actually get to where we're going.
All right,
Leave
so
it.
we rest here.
okay.
I will
you all-
cast alarm around us.
Okay.
Mark that off.
I only had to
Honey
sleep for
badger.
2 hours. Ring of sustenance.
I'll take first watch. That way we have somebody who can rest a little longer. Because me being a fighter, I don't need to worry too much.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll only be up for
Just
2 extra
meditate.
hours, so it's all good.
Because that's what monks do. Meditate all
Yeah, you
day.
just meditate through the night.
Oh, I'm past ass out. I'm an elf, but I don't care.
Probably stay up a little bit longer and switch aims over to night vision.
Okay. Luckily, throughout the course of the night, nothing will accost any of you. You will wake up in the morning, and you will pack up and spend about a half a day making the rest of your way to Blue Kettle. Ezra, when you get to the gate, the northeastern gate, which you've been through many times, you notice something different. Usually around this time of day, it's open and there are carts coming and going from the northeastern entrance, and it has like a friendly guard out front who will tax non-citizens, and he'll sort of check IDs and things like that, but he's generally a friendly fellow. The gate is closed shut, and there are several guards posted above the walls, sort of looking out, and you've got one or two of them who seem to be patrolling the wall, just walking to and fro. But the gate itself is shut, and it's a little eerie for you to even see that.
When we walk up to the gate, I yell up to them, Ezra Hain of the Ebon Ring.
The guy will look down at you, and he's gonna look at the rest of the party, and he's gonna narrow his eyes at Ralmir, and he's gonna say, "Oi, who's that there?"
He's been with us since the beginning. Y'all put him into jail a while ago, actually. He's perfectly harmless, mostly.
He looks at him, and he'll disappear for a minute, and then maybe about 10 minutes later, a rude amount of time will come by, and the sheriff will come up to the wall. He'll look down, and he'll see you, and he'll see Ralmir, and he'll say, "I remember you. Let him in." And the gates will...
Frank in the face.
The gates will crack open.
This was far easier than I thought it would be.
Oh, thank God.
Luckily, my name holds a little bit of sway here, seeing as, I did help the Lord of Blue Kettle's son out, for a lot of things.
You helped the Lord's son out? Mm?
Let's get some
He almost got killed, so yeah.
Did he reward you aptly?
Anyway.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alindra, but you're kind of creeping me out.
The sheriff will...
So I'm just so relieved that something's gone our way for once.
Haven't we met him before?
Sheriff?
No, Lord's son. Wasn't the little child with the wizard's hat we met when we first got inducted?
No. That was Bradley.
Oh, yeah, Bradley.
Little shit.
That was Bradley Pritchard. He was a former party member's his retainer. But yes, they did do a lot of good deeds for the town. They rescued Roderick. Unknown. Actually, that's unknown to everyone that they rescued the Lord's son because it was their fault that he got captured. But yeah, they did rescue caravans. The big thing was that they rescued kidnapped caravans that had been taken by a death cult, and that bought them a huge amount of sway in the town. It was a real breaking point for the Ebon Ring. The sheriff will greet Ezra, and then he'll sort of say, he'll sort of apologetically but not apologetically, you know what I mean? He'll say, "Sorry, we've had a lot of trouble of late. There have been orcs raiding all up and down the southern road, attacking caravans east of here and south of here.
It's quite alright. It's better to be safe than not."
These orcs are different than anything we've ever seen. They're bigger and stronger than the ones that we have usually come to know. We suspect that there actually is some sort of invasion, some sort of foreign invasion going on.
They're from the southern continent.
It seems like Athena's work to me.
It is Athena's work. I know it for a fact.
Yeah, so we knew that the orcs were coming up, and if the orcs are this far north, that makes me worry about the Four Corners, which is way in the south.
Oh, the Four Corners will be fine. It's a scum, hive, and villainy town.
Elendra's gonna put her hand over Ziria's mouth and just go, just hold your tongue.
Don't worry, Safiri. Everything will be fine once we get there.
When it's in ashes.
Wow! Wow, that just got super
I'm gonna give Ziria a light smack on the back of the head. Not enough to hurt him.
Like,
I'm just saying.
I want to say, can we please say that Thomas was the one who said that?
Please.
That was totally dumb.
That's so in character for Thomas.
If Thomas is the one saying it, I smack him in the back of the head harder than I would have smacked Ziria.
Full force smack. Roll for attack.
Well, actually, he's got a really high AC. I need to see a attack roll.
Unfortunately, I missed it.
Flat-footed. He's flat-footed. We'll give him
Why are you
flat-footed.
making-
Luckily, I
wisdom
wasn't
check.
really paying attention, and it went over my head.
Oh, okay. That's good. Safiri would have
I'm just gonna
murdered
do a regular
Thomas.
attack on him.
Yeah, just attack against somebody. I want to see what the die roll is.
I'm doing it against the guard just to see the AC.
They're not set up.
Arg!
Do it against me.
Hit me, hit me.
You can hit it.
Hit the lady.
This is D&D.
I'm pretty sure that hits him. I'm pretty sure.
So, hang on.
He has an 18 AC.
He's probably defensive. Let's be honest.
We're going
Fuck off with your goddamn defensive bullshit.
That is perfectly reasonable to assume that Thomas Chamberlain is walking around in defensive mode. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that hits him.
Okay.
Why is this standing on top of him?
It's a bad place, sir.
You're an idiot.
Alright, so the party is now at Blue Kettle. You do have the ability to go to the library, which does have a wizard in it that is capable of selling you his spells. Basically, you can buy anything you want in Blue Kettle. There's enough of an economy and enough of a population to where you can get yourself set up for any kind of magical doodads. That
Choices. We get horse and carriage, or we each get a horse. What do you think?
Each get a horse.
Horse.
That's to Ezra.
It
I'm
depends
just
on
gonna ride
what's
the dog.
cheaper.
I can't handle a horse.
It depends on what's cheaper.
Should we do a quick outfitting? There are a few things most of us could use to, increase our survival chances. Like, Safiri, you could use a blink back belt.
I already have one.
You already had it?
Yeah, that was like number one on our list of things to buy in the Four Corners.
I didn't remember that you actually got it. I thought.
yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we bought it. We bought it along with the boots.
Well,
Sorry,
there's
let me
some
double
things
check
that
something.
Jarell, Rawl, Ziria, and myself could use. So we might want to grab those real quick, and then head out, or grab horses, and then maybe head out in the morning.
Rip.
Rip.
I was
think,
moving the totally different one.
I think Elendra's actually gonna buy some sturdier shit, like some sturdier armor.
okay.
I just
Okay,
need to
there.
find it first.
I am getting myself boots of speed.
Okay.
Robe of Arcane Heritage.
You are getting the robe of arcane heritage. Rawl is getting monk's robes. If you don't have it already, Greenwood, dire collar and headband of wisdom.
Yep. Can I have the greater dire collar? Because I want it.
How
get
much
that.
is the greater dire collar?
Forgot.
Well, look at it because we need to know that.
Do you have a smaller one that my dragon can use? Because after these robes, the dragon's about to be a fucking boss.
I'll check. They one set fit all basically.
I've never gone with heavy armor, so I'm sitting here like, shit, I don't know how to do all the stuff that it
Oh,
requires.
shit. If I get these robes, how am I going to configure my whole AC and shit?
Oh wow. That's it.
The only thing
I
that I
apologize.
need is the things and the attributes filled out accurately,
Right.
Okay.
where it's all stack right.
Yeah, and I was looking at greater dire
That's
collar.
it.
It's 14. It's way too much. Sorry about that.
Okay, so just a regular dire collar. That means altogether our stuff comes to 25,500 gold.
25,900 because I'm getting an agile breastplate.
That works.
Are you taking that from the group account?
Me?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
taking
I'm
that from
just-
the group account.
I was gonna say if
thank
that's okay.
you. Yeah, I mean, I
Oh.
assumed it was.
Crap.
You just want to
Yeah, definitely. It's good. That's what we were planning the whole time.
Cool. Changes need to be made.
Okay. So you need a few minutes to take a minute to make sure that the specific things that I roll against are accurate, or that you roll are
I
accurate.
now have evasion, so everything's good.
How am I gonna figure this out? What do I do?
Roll, you have PC Gen, right?
Yeah.
Do it in
What,
PC
just-
Gen. It's a lot faster.
Should I just add 5 levels? It says the monk's robes treated as monks. AC and unknown damage is treated as monk of 5 levels higher.
Just put the
Just put the robes on.
Oh shit! Yeah, hilarious.
Can I be level 10 now?
Yeah. Huh. Where's this at?
Holy crap! These robes do what?
Yeah, it makes them a level like 5 levels
Yeah,
higher,
man.
basically.
For
you kidding?
what attributes?
AC and unarmed strike.
Oh shit, I have so much shit to do now.
I want to make sure that this is crap. That's
What is the name of this item?
monk's
the monk
robes.
Is it just monk robes?
Yes.
Oh,
So
sorry.
you're gonna be level.
When worn, this simple brown robe confers great ability in unarmed combat. If the wearer has levels in monk, their AC and unarmed damage is treated as a monk of 5 levels higher.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. I mean, it
If
is
donned
nice.
by a character with the stunning fist feat, the robe lets her make 1 additional stunning attack per day. If the character is not a monk, they gain AC and unarmed attack damage of a 5th level monk.
Yeah, it is a good boost, but it's not broken as shit or anything like that.
Mine's broken.
What's yours?
Well, my pet runs off of my arcane heritage because it totally replaces everything of those for my levels. So instead of being a -3 druid, I'm a +4. So it gives me a +1. So now it's a 6 level, 6 HD pet. My dragon just went up, and now I can heavenly fire like a motherfucker.
Okay, this is ridiculous. You casters need to stop being crazy.
All
Okay.
you get +2 to
My
my
heavenly fire
wisdom.
wasn't
Calm down.
crazy before. It's not turning into a fireball or anything. It's just doing more damage to evil people now.
Fair enough.
If it was a fireball, I would be more irritated by it. But Ziria doesn't irritate me because if I really need to shut him down, he's got 40 hit points. So
And super low AC,
Raj,
if I
here.
recall correctly.
While I'm here, I'm going to try to sell those padlocks. There we
Okay.
go. So
Okay.
I'm going to sell both of those for 150. I'll keep the mithril one for myself.
okay, so the challenge is to get it to where you'll get 150 gold for those 2 locks.
Yes.
And then, so Alendra makes an attack against Alendra, M3 attack against Alendra. My AC didn't change even though I got medium armor.
Unless, is a chain shirt medium? I thought it was light.
That was light. Chain shirt is light. That was for breastplate. I believe is 6 +6.
Well, the agile breastplate is +6, and I added that, but I guess the armor check penalty is -4.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that takes away 4 of my AC?
Oh, probably what happened is you probably burden yourself, whatever you're using to calculate it. I don't know. Actually, I have no
Did you
idea.
equip it?
Yeah, it's equipped.
Okay, look on your summary page to see if it says your load is not light, if it's medium or heavy or something.
What do you mean
Right.
summary?
Are you on
Details?
PC Gen?
No, I'm on...
She's not on PC Gen.
No.
Oh. Well, I have no idea then.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's super weird.
What was your armor at before?
My AC was 17 when you attacked me.
But I mean, what was the bonus you got from your armor?
The Mithril shirt has an AC bonus of 4, does not have an ACP.
Okay, yeah, because mithril is considered light.
Oh, right.
Anything
yeah, it was
mithril
as
is
well.
considered light.
It was Mithril.
So that means that if you're wearing that, you get your full dex bonus.
If I knew you guys were gonna do this, I probably would have made more tokens for you.
Sorry about that.
I'm still not going to use him as an attacking thing unless it gets real drastic, though, Raj. You don't have to worry about that.
Alendra probably...
I'm
didn't look much
not
different.
worried. I'm not worried. Your enemies should be worried.
Well,
Yes, they should.
Yeah, Elendra would not look much different, just for the record.
Yeah, the only time that I ever get like my dungeon master underwear in a knot is when somebody starts shutting down everybody else. That's
Speaking
when
of which, sorry.
Speaking of myself,
Speaking of me, can I also sell that ruby or that red gemstone I picked up here?
red gemstone.
Yeah, I picked up a red gemstone.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that,
yeah,
off
yeah,
that desk. Oh, how much is that?
You
I just use-
can sell it for a flat 100 gold point pieces,
Oh dang. Okay.
unless you want to roll it up. You know, you can get more out of them if you want to try and sell it for
This
more.
gem is of the finest quality.
You can sell it for, what did I say, 100? You can sell it for 150.
Huzzah! Thank you.
You've been in pretty tight straits when it comes to money.
I will see if I can
Yeah.
learn the spell Magic Missile from this guy.
You want to learn it?
Yeah.
Is there? I can't remember how that works. Is there a cost to just learning a spell?
There's a little bit of a cost and time depending on the level and what the DM goes with.
What level spell is Magic Missile?
First level.
Alright. This is what I'm gonna do. Look it up real quickly. Okay, so what you want to do is for a first level spell, and this wizard is gonna sell you his services at a discount. He knows Ezra. He likes Ezra. For $250 gold pieces.
He trains me and I work hard at it through the night.
Okay. Yeah, his missiles are blue colored, and he says that if you have any illusory knowledges, you can prestidigitate it to look pretty much however you want. But otherwise, it's going to look like a blue dart of white magic that leaves a little arcane trail behind it.
I thank him. Thank you, sir. This will
While
help.
this is going on, I take Saphiri to go looking at daggers.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to buy me a new dagger?
Only one time.
Aww,
Is it gonna be a plus one or a plus two?
one-time sugar daddy.
+1. +2 is going a little bit far.
All right, that's fine.
At what point is a good point for characters to start finding +2 shit?
Level 10, maybe?
I have no
A
idea.
level and a half ago, maybe 2.
Okay.
I'd say around now is fine for like +2s and stuff.
Yeah.
Around now.
All right, let me-
After that, you want to get like higher, like every 6 levels ish.
So my dagger of choice is flaming. That would be 8302.
All right.
For a
The
plus
only-
one.
This is one of the few times we'll be able to get you on because we're already getting low on funds.
You could buy me armor instead.
You've already got good armor.
Oh, and I get a new arcane heritage ability.
Oh, actually, the armor would probably cost half.
And I
as
get a
much.
dragon!
Well, no, my dragon was already a weak-ass dragon because it's the same as a druid's creature or a wizard's familiar. It was just at minus. Now it just balances it off. It's not. It doesn't get the huge boost.
God,
it
this
just
is
got
turning out to
soft.
be exactly like the Critical Role episode with Tiberius and the Mirrors.
Anyway, so for 4160, which is about half of what that would cost, you could get me a +2 leather armor.
I already bought you the dagger.
Ugh, fine. I
Sugar
appreciate
daddy
the
only
dagger.
works once.
Thank you.
I'm actually
I
going to
will-
move you guys
I'm
briefly.
gonna sell my masterwork dagger for. Can I sell it for half, Raj? Since I've already made 2 successful diplomacy checks. It's just 150, even for half.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want me? Do you want me to make another one?
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Holy crap!
Look at all of us!
This is how you guys have changed over this campaign.
Sack of the Duffelgangers.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Everybody
god.
roll
It's an
initiative.
army of us.
I forgot about my top hat.
Yeah, you had the cap, the Irish.
I love that everybody else has like all this cold gear, and Elendra's just like, eh.
Well, yeah, I envisioned you as having cold stuff from the
Yeah,
beginning.
no, it makes total sense. I'm just really entertained.
Yeah, I think my personal favorite out of everybody is gotta be Saphiri's.
The top
I
hat
don't know.
Safiri.
I think the top hat Saphiri might win out over everybody.
I absolutely
Do that or
love.
nightclub Alendra.
I actually love Suspenders Rawl.
Yeah.
I am personally a fan of that as well.
Yeah.
He looks like he belongs in a Chippendales
I like
thing.
Slave to Riches.
Oh, definitely Ziria's out of all of your four corners stuff, Ziria looks like the
He's a pimp.
one who's handling all of you.
He's a
Yeah.
pimp.
I put on this robe, it fuses with me, and I become way more powerful.
So has everybody gotten their stuff straightened out?
I
That
think
is.
so.
I
Done.
think so. I just need to change my sheet now.
Is there any macros that you are going to want to update before we begin?
Updating right now.
Yeah, that already.
I'm just gonna make an attack against someone and see if I work this out.
How much does it cost to make something mithril? Is it 1,000 gold?
Depends. What are you making mithril?
The medium thing that I just bought for my armor.
The agile breastplate?
Yeah.
Is that your right damage, Romir?
Yeah,
1d10 plus 6.
Yep.
And then it's a modifier of plus 10.
4,000 gold GP.
It would make it 4,400 gold.
Oh.
The way they describe this fucking robe, it sounds like it hurts putting it on.
If you want Alendra, we can do that.
If that would be alright. That would make it just a light piece of armor then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would it would change the armor penalty and everything as well, right?
Yes, arm
Yes.
penalty and your speed, so you would be able to move your full 30 instead of 20.
Yo, make an attack against me, someone. I just want to see if this updated.
You can attack yourself.
Oh, I can?
Do it.
Alright, sweet.
Everybody just lays into him.
Sweet deal. Awesome.
Yeah, so only thing I say as a reminder is that maybe Eames may need to get large occasionally, like Raw. That's it.
Oh, this is irritating. I'm trying to find the mithril information.
I think I know where it is, and I'm going to look it up for you. Yay, Dungeons and Dragons.
72 HP.
It's under
Silver Grove.
That's
It's
all.
expensive.
equipment.
Hey, Greenwood, what is a 6th level companion at ability-wise?
What are you trying to make, Mithril?
Me?
Or agile breastplate.
Yeah, my agile
Talk about
breastplate.
familiar or
Is
animal
a-
companion?
Familiar.
Is it heavy armor?
Medium.
4,000 gold.
Right, no, I got that. I'm just trying to figure out the the armor class penalty.
You just asking.
Max
for-
Dex 5, AC check -1, armor class bonus 6.
Yeah. No, you was asking about a familiar. What part of familiar? Like the health or the which part? I was asking.
This one reminds me of my raiding days.
What are the abilities that happen? I know I get evasion now.
Yep. I have no idea because Eames is not a familiar. He's an animal companion. They're
Mine
different.
is an animal companion. It works off the druid, but since I'm a sorcerer, it's still a familiar.
Okay, you get links, spells, evasion, and ability boost to anyone like you would a regular character, and devotion.
What's the devotion thing?
Devotion just says you get +2, get +4 morale bonus against on will saves against enchantment spells for the companion, not you.
Okay, well, He's a dragon, so he's immune to most of that compulsion bullshit.
She's a dragon.
My bad.
Shit, I gotta start remembering to throw shuriken, man. I have like 53 shuriken on me.
Well, you got to remember, they're nowhere near as much damage as you normally do, so you really only use them.
I really don't get why
When
my
you need
AC
to.
is so.
22 plus 8.
Did you change your actual AC? Did you like write the new numbers?
I can't write a number.
In Roll20?
Nope. It adds it all up for you.
What?
She's
do you
using
like
the
a-
character sheet.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
So I've got a shield that gives me a +1 to AC bonus, and I've got my breastplate, which gives me +6. But then I've
Honestly,
also got
what I
a
would
-1
do-
to Dex, so...
I would say go into your attributes and abilities, go to where it says AC, and just manually change it because Roll20 sheets can be glitchy and
I'm
spotty.
just not sure exactly what my AC would be. Because I've got a -1 to Dex.
So 17.
So that is right then.
I believe so. You have
Okay.
you have the shield. You have you have a +1 from the shield, +6 from the breastplate. Anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, unless
Okay.
I can wear my mithril shirt underneath the breastplate, because that would be fucking boss.
No. You can't double layer, unfortunately.
Okay,
Can't wear a
Elven
skirt.
Chain Shirt, you can do it in 4th edition.
this is the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Alright, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, let's move on. We got horses, right? Except for me, because I'm riding a puppy.
Okay. So, let me ask you guys very quickly so that we don't get bogged down later with a lot of technical exchanges. Everybody has all their stuff for their character, and have you just to make sure everybody has all of those translations in their attributes, right?
Everything's
Yeah.
done but my animal companion.
That's right. You don't even have a journal entry for your animal companion, do you?
No, I have a character sheet.
Okay. Since that's going to be kind of a thing where we have to sort of wait for that, I'm going to ask you to just do it old school, roll 20, die roll, that sort of thing. In case I have to try and kill this dragon, I'm just going to attack you, and then you're going to have to figure out like whether or not it hits their AC. Okay?
Got it.
Now, the new conversation is that you guys are getting ready to head to the empty mug, right?
Right.
So, does anyone need anything else from me?
We need to get horses.
Horses, okay. Ezra, you know the horse guy? He's this old redneck fella. He's like, well, oh, look who it is, the guy who bought my talking horse.
Hey, that thing ran off. Good
did.
riddance.
I'm going to be honest with you. I half expected it to. Anyway, you want to buy some more horses?
Hey, we need horses for each of our party. And a pony for that one.
I will ride the puppy.
He'll
Oh,
ride.
right, she can ride the dog. Never mind, we're good.
Shit, she could ride the dragon now.
Alrighty. Well,
Oh, so that's what you call it then, Zidia. Okay.
it just so happens.
Fury is still 12, guys.
It just so happens that y'all gave me enough seed money from your last purchase that I was able to get some good stock in. And he'll have war horses, or they're heavy horses, light horses, and combat trained light horses and ponies.
I don't think we're gonna need anything combat trained because we're not gonna. They're just gonna die. They're just gonna die if we go into combat.
I see. To buy a light horse, it's 75 gold, and to buy a heavy horse, it's 200 gold.
All right, I definitely need a heavy horse because I'm a fat ass with my armor. I'm at least 300 pounds with all my shit.
Okay.
I will take the
Thank you,
fastest
Greenwood.
horse you
I
can
didn't
have.
know it was plus
Give
2
me.
now.
Okay.
Rawl probably needs a heavy horse. Alendra What do you think? Heavy or light?
Well, with her armor and everything, I think she's about 170 pounds.
That should be okay for a light horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more. She weighs no more than I do. So light
Well,
horse.
Jarell light horse and Zirio light horse. So that's 3 light horses, 2 heavy, and then Safiri has the dog.
Okay.
He's a wolf.
200 plus 200 plus 330. So that's 730. That's 3 light and 2 heavy. Is that right?
Yeah, that's. You said the light ones were 75 each.
I'm sorry, 75. I was adding 110.
So 625 gold altogether.
My bad. Okay. 625. Da-da-da-da. You guys are with horses.
Nice.
Now, for funsies, I want to see everybody get on their horses and roll a ride check.
Oh shit.
Do I have to do
What is that, dexterity?
for my puppy?
If you're not trained, roll dex.
Ha!
Alright.
I got a
First, I'm
16.
gonna roll the skills. I don't know if
Wow.
I have it. No, I don't.
Been
Yeah,
a
I'm
minute
not
since I've
trained,
been on a
so-
horse.
Ah,
Oh
shit.
crap. That should be higher than
You
that.
said roll dex?
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, fuck. She has a -1 to dex. I don't want to do it.
I look awkward on my horse, but I look so much better than the rest of these people.
No,
Alright, so
not
the-
me. Oh, damn, yeah, Ral.
Ralmir, well, I'll let you use your 18 die roll, and that'll get you up.
He can use his acrobatics on it.
Okay, fine. The rest of you sort of snicker and laugh at Greenwood as he embarrassingly finds himself trampled beneath the hooves of this
That
horse.
should be 11,
What is
not
a horse?
10.
Damn it.
That's fine. You don't embarrass yourself. These horses are reasonable quality. So they will.
Oh, no, wait. It should be 10. My bad.
So much better than walking around with a cane. Ah.
All right. So you're leaving, right?
Yeah, we're heading down to the empty mug now.
Okay. Let me go back to the world map. Don't start moving just yet. I'm going to make sure that I have all of the maps.
Hey, I'm the Hobbit.
You're carrying a very important MacGuffin. You're trying to defeat the dark, evil bad guy. So these are all.
And we're heading east.
I vaguely get that.
Mordor is in the east. Never mind.
My bad. No,
It's okay.
you're there. You got it. Objects, tokens, delete these poor people. All right.
Oh, what time is it?
Finding-
Is it like
I'm-
midday right now?
I was about,
'Cause
that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, since
Oh,
you camped,
sorry.
it's going to be midday.
Okay.
So you can basically cover 2 squares for what you would have 1 square. Now
So
that
we
you're
can
on the world
move
map
6.
before sundown.
6.
Who wants to just go
That
through
would
the
take us there.
forest?
No, not with horses.
I do.
Yeah, no, not with horses.
We can make it to the empty mug if we push our horses hard.
Let's not push too hard.
Hey, if
Camp
you die,
here
we
and then
can
go
make
to
a
the empty
stew
mug
out
after.
of them.
Yeah, the horses at a jog double your speed that you would have walked. So you'll make it 6 squares. Now it will be sundown.
Okay, so,
Camp right here.
Raj, I have a thing that I want to try.
Okay.
So Alendra only needs 2 hours of sleep, right?
Okay.
So, after she takes her 2 hours of sleep, I'm assuming that Ziria is going to cast Alarm.
I do.
Okay. Alendra, after she gets her 2 hours of sleep, she's going to hop on her horse and probably go to the empty mug and do a bit of scouting.
Okay.
I will insist that my dragon go with you.
You won't know, you're going to be asleep.
And since I was the one who took first watch, I do know. And I'm still awake because you're going to be leaving people just in case that, potentially might be screwed over by anti-magic. So I'm
She
still
might have
keeping
waited.
watch.
She might have waited until you fell asleep.
Until you were ready, until you exactly told me that you're going to be taking watch, Ezra wouldn't go to sleep.
She would.
Alindra,
You
you
know,
wouldn't get out
I'm gonna
without me
roll
noticing,
bluff.
sleeping or not.
Sure. You can roll bluff. Do you need your token?
No.
We do.
Oh, I can't roll bluff. I will roll charisma then.
All right, you're gonna roll bluff, and you're gonna contest against Ezra to try and trick Ezra
And me.
and Ziria.
You're not awake, Zero.
Lana. The dragon that always watches over us when we're sleeping.
The dragon
Okay.
never sleeps.
If you guys want
Never.
to, you can contest it with a sense motive, and I'll let you guys decide how you role play. I don't require you guys to like trump each other with rolls, like those kinds of rolls. But if that's the way that you want to do it, yeah, you can roll a charisma.
Well, I'm not trained in bluff, so.
Yeah, just roll a base.
And I'll just have to roll whiz because I'm also not trained in that kind of perception.
Poor Safiri.
I
Look at
don't
my die
notice
roll,
it.
Raj.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, she just says, "Don't worry, I'm gonna keep watch."
All right, Ezra does not discern deception. Ziria, you will subtly think that she is bluffing you.
Well,
I'm asleep.
Lana is.
The dragon knows that she's bluffing.
Okay,
and
so the
she'll
dragon's gonna
make
follow.
contact with you and ask you, where are you going?
Like in my
The
mind,
dragon
right?
has language?
In your mind, this is all private.
Right. And she's Elendra's just gonna say, "I'm just going to check and see what the surroundings are like." Do I need to roll
Huh.
another charisma check?
No, you failed on your bluff.
No. Like just maybe she's bluffing again.
Okay.
She's not saying that she's gonna go check out the mug, right? So.
You can roll it. I mean, these conversations, you can choose whether or not. You know what I mean?
Boo.
All right. So the dragon sees through your bullshit.
You don't have to lie to me. You can just tell me, where are you going?
I'm gonna scout out the empty mug. See
Well,
what our
let me come with you
situation's
then.
going
We
to
don't
be.
have to wake anyone up. They won't know.
All right, fine. Just
The dragon will perch on your shoulder as you trot your very exhausted horse 15 miles through the night.
that's not
And
a
you'll-
whole lot.
No, it's not terrible. You will arrive. You'll come around the corner.
I'm not
And-
gonna trot up right to the building, so I'm gonna leave the horse a little behind so I can stealth up.
Okay.
I will tell you, would you like me to fly ahead and just take a look? They'll
Drive
never
on
see.
Eames.
What about Eames?
Like you turn around, there's Eames.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay. So, what do? I'll tell you where you are.
I'll go stealthily up there and fly out and check out the mug.
Okay.
I'm also gonna stealth and go up to the building that was to the furthest left.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the map. Alright. You can hear basically a very loud snore come from the inside of what was formerly the inn itself. The rooftop has been burnt down, and most of the walls have been crushed and crumbled. The building that you're hiding next to itself, its roof has been burnt, and you're just sort of hiding behind what's left of the wall.
Ah, shit.
Telepathically, I'll speak to her and go, there's people sleeping in here. Everything's destroyed. If you
I
look
can
at it from
see
up here,
that.
everything's been burnt down.
I can get a good glance at it from here. Oh, Ezra's going to be so pissed.
Lady Alendra, we should get back.
Yeah,
And
we
warn
need
the
to-
others.
We need to go back and let them know what's going on when they wake up.
You'll head back, and by this time your horse throws you off. He's so irritated with you.
I wasn't making him go very fast.
hmm
There's no urgency.
He will-
Riding him into the ground.
He will kind of like pass out a little bit. They kind of like goes back with the other horses. Dawn will come, and the rest of you will be awake.
I'm gonna let.
So, I may have done a thing last night while you all were sleeping, and
What did you do?
Ezra, you're going to be so upset. You are going to be so upset.
No, what?
The bar's
Wait,
gone.
what happened now?
The bar is gone.
Is that what Lana says?
No, that's what I said when Lana told me. The bar's gone.
It's basically almost a ruin at this point. The walls are all smashed in, and the rooftops are burnt, and it doesn't look
You
good.
see Ezra visibly like shaking. He's so pissed, and he gets on his horse without saying a word and just starts going.
Ezra, no, wait! And I'll jump on my horse and try to follow him.
Just tell him the golden casket's okay.
I have the golden cask in my fucking bag of holding.
Oh, alright.
He has it in his personal inventory, so that the only thing that can separate them is death. Okay.
I guess
So-
we'll
Wait,
approach a-
Wait. Give me 1 sec. This is happening like right as soon as she gets back, right? I don't have my token.
No.
God
She's
damn.
been back for a while.
Oh,
She waited
okay.
for everybody to wake up.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. I don't have to roll a perception check to see if I wake up. All right, good.
Do we know exactly who did it?
I'll hop on the puppy.
I didn't
Well, it
look
was
that far to
obviously
see who it
Arts.
was. There definitely is somebody there, though. And she's yelling this as they're riding towards the empty mug.
I'm riding hard after Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
We get to the empty mug.
Okay. You all will hoof it. It will take a couple hours.
A
Not
couple
even-
hours to go 15 miles on a horse?
15 miles will put you 1.3.
3 hours, yeah.
So it's 1.5. So it'll be about
Oh,
three.
okay.
It'll be about an hour and a half, I guess. 6 times 12, 3. Yeah, it'll take you about 3 hours to get there.
Those are the slowest horses ever.
I don't
Oh,
know.
Shit, I can run.
I don't know. It's still before. It's halfway from dawn till noon. Okay, whatever that means. Anyway,
Okay.
so you guys will arrive. I'm gonna grab your stuff off of the dining room. Here's a question: do you guys want to change back into your southern stuff, or what do you want to do?
I like my northern stuff just because it like has a robe on it already, so it's cool. It's good to
Okay.
go.
I like how Ezra looks. I like how
Oh,
he
like
looks right now.
suspenders.
Ezra, do you want your black plate though? Your Dragon Ball Z, your
I'll
Dragon
go
Ball
with the original
Z,
plate.
Dragon Ball Z shoulder pads.
Yeah, I'll go back to that actually.
What do you want? You got Pimp Greenwood, Classic Cleric Greenwood, and you got Ranger Greenwood.
Ryan.
What about you, Elendra?
I
Sorry,
kind of
had
really,
mic turned on.
I kind of really
For
love
reasons.
the club gear, but it it doesn't quite fit the situation, so she's gonna stick with what she's got.
I'm assuming Spheri, you've gone. This is your full-on.
I've got my Thieves Guild cloak. I'm not taking
Thieves
it off
Guild.
now.
Yeah, there's special context. Relmir, do you want to be Santa anymore, or what do you want?
Pulling the suspenders out.
Okay, okay,
Classic. Go back to classic Greenwood.
okay. I'm sorry. There's original, which is like your cleric-y looking stuff.
Yes, the original.
Okay.
Classic.
So it's kind of cool now. You guys get to choose. It's like Grand Theft Auto or something.
What?
It's an open world, and you have clothes changes.
Sandbox.
It's pretty cool.
Saying. Oh, sorry.
All right. Get rid of this. Paste. All right. So you guys, and the coat hanger is here too. Okay. So position yourselves kind of to the left because you came here from the west.
Yeah.
So you can basically
Fuck you, Safiri.
you hear
I wasn't even close to a crit, and it just decimated yours.
Fuck you.
well, she nat 20, so it's like her
I
stealth
know,
is.
but it's amusing nonetheless.
So, where is my guy? Alright, so you can, basically you hear someone kind of walking around inside the ruins of Ezra's tavern. Kind of just not angrily or anything like that, just kind of walking around. You can hear like a burnt 2x4 being kicked over.
Ezra's pissed. He walks straight to the front door.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I say we just burst down the front door and go in.
Now I like their style. Casting the Cat's Grace and Bless as we walk in.
Okay.
You got mage armor still or no?
Yeah, well, you got mage armor always, buddy. I'm keeping that track on my sheet at all times.
Okay. Give me a moment. I have to actually.
Plus AC, right?
Plus 4 AC. I'm nearly out of spells every day while we're traveling because of that. For my first level spells.
Sure. I believe you.
It's too bad Ezra's not a barbarian, because man, that rage would be amazing right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mic is on.
He's a tempered fighter who has deep emotions. He's like the bad guy from Daredevil. Have you guys seen Daredevil?
Fisk?
Yep.
Yeah, he's like
Kingpin?
Fisk.
Okay.
He's like Kingpin from Daredevil. Ezra, there is a single figure kind of walking around inside the ruin, and he looks up at you, and he looks quite familiar. Alendra, did you place yourself behind the coat hanger
I might have.
as your stealth check? That is awesome. I have to grab your token. You are well hidden, but you are not on this map anymore, but you are well hidden. Hang on.
I'm not on the map anymore?
Hang on. No, you are. Just, you guys, I'm moving everyone to the inside. Ezra, you storm in, and you see before you.
Actually, she would have been there, so.
I'm also following Ezra. Oh, shit.
If it
Wow.
wasn't him, I was gonna straight charge. But it is him. So I calmed down a little.
He will look at you, and he's just gonna like make eye contact and sort of, he sort of seems to understand. Hang on, all of these characters are not here.
I assumed that several versions of John Steelsong were not here.
Yeah, you got John's dumb brother, Aaron Steelsong. Sphere, you'll sneak in through the back.
Yes.
Alendra like walks in with the coat hanger, like she's holding the coat hanger in front of her.
God dang.
Varys is like, I don't see anybody.
Why is that coat hanger moving? Oh my god!
He doesn't even see it. So stealthy.
I'm gonna take
I walk up to him and I go, "Hey, what happened?" No.
He will look at you, and
And he doesn't have to roll any kind of perception or, any kind of check to see this. He
What?
sees Ezra totally furious.
Hmm.
Like if he was a barbarian, he would just be raging, and he can see that. Everybody.
He says he sort of shrugs, and he'll say, she's been poked a little too hard. This happens every 100 years or so.
Oh, she's gonna be poked a lot harder than this.
I'll that comment.
Oh boy, guys.
Smile.
Maybe that will calm her down.
Actually getting poked?
Yes, once she kills whoever it is that crosses her, she'll calm down for about 20 years and then start all over again. He'll say, sorry about your tavern. It was a nice place.
Elendra's gonna walk
They're
in.
the people of the tavern.
It's not the first time your kind have smashed
He will
it to
sigh,
pieces.
and he will hold out a what you see. You've seen this before. It's a gray stone with red runes on it,
Oh, wonderful.
and he will pop it. He'll activate it, and it'll actually show a vision of her Dathina, but it also shows a vision of her A team. And you can see that Verst is actually in the image, and it just shows her screaming at the top of her lungs, "I want them dead! I want them dead! I want their friends dead! I want their families dead!" And then he'll sort of fast forward it, and it makes the VHS, and then you'll see that you can see Henry, and you can see the Ianara, and I forget the other one's name.
Wasn't it they are or something like that?
Yeah, Ianara and
Terea.
Thayara,
Whatever.
and they will. And Henry, and you can see all of your employees being tied up and thrown into the back of a cart and being hauled off, and a very huge orc with two black banners crossed across his back, shouting orders for the orcs to torch and kill all of the rest of the people in the tavern.
Including the acolytes?
No, there's like a bunch of people who are thrown into the carts. You saw that your acolytes were thrown into the carts.
Okay.
But a lot of the people that were there, like land workers and things, are roped off, and then you can just see like horrible visions of slaughter and mayhem, and then Verse just stops it.
Do I notice that orc from where I lived or no?
No, he's from the southern continent. I know.
All right, sweet. All right, sweet.
Yeah, if you want to buy any information about him, you can in this case you can ask, or you can roll knowledge history.
First, do you know where they're being kept?
He says, my principles do not allow me to betray my mistress in that way.
You're just a cowardly asshole who won't stand up to her.
Calm down, Zara. Calm down.
No, he's been doing this for the last 100 years.
First, I'm sorry. I like you a lot. But once I kill this orc bastard and get my friends back, I'm killing Dathina.
Oh yeah, we are doing.
And if you're in the way, I'm taking you with her.
He doesn't show any emotion or anything. He just appears
she's
to be.
Gonna get our people killed. You know that, don't you?
Are you? Oh, wait, hang on. Pause. Time out. Are you trying to persuade him?
A little bit, yeah, I think so.
Give me a die roll.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do a die roll.
That would be no.
Aces
Well,
right there.
He definitely is listening, whatever that means to you.
Verth, she's just gonna get us all killed. You understand, these surface folk, they don't take kindly to our presence. Let alone her going around and butchering people. That's not how it works up here.
If you value the life of your mistress, then you will find a way to make her stop, or you will let us take care of her and save both of our worlds.
That doesn't seem like a credible threat.
Alendra, it's not that he values that life. He's a loyal man.
No,
But
I
he's never done
understand
me
that.
any wrong.
I understand that. I understand that he is loyal to his mistress, and through his loyalty, he will most likely be, valuing her life for whatever reason, even if it's only to value his own life so he doesn't lose it.
Alendra, if you make a diplomacy check, I will be buffing you and aiding you on that one.
Oh, she's gonna try and be
Yeah,
diplomatic
you can
about this.
leverage the 13 as an aid if you're gonna wanna.
So take +5 total to your thing, because I'm gonna walk up here and be, praising your speech, because that's good. I like it.
Zaria, are you listening in on our thoughts, like everybody's thoughts, like usual?
Every time, anytime anyone wants to talk to something.
In my head, you are hearing me think that I am going to take Verst out if he doesn't agree, because that just means we're going to have to fight him later.
You'll hear me and do it. I'll tell you, you do it now, we do it quick.
You don't
I
even
will
hear
also
anything from
indicate my
Elendra's mind.
readiness.
You're gonna ready to sneak.
You don't even
Sneak
hear.
kill.
Yeah, I'm going to ready to move.
You don't even
is
hear
what I'm
anything
doing.
from Elendra's mind. She's just so fucking angry about the vision that they just saw, just like red in her mind.
Verts, please. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be with her. That doesn't have to be your destiny, man.
There's a reason that she was taken out of the underworld. There's a reason she should not be in the underworld, so she probably should not be here either. If she's so awful that the drow don't even want her down there, what good is she?
God, that's saying something.
It really is, actually.
You have to understand, Verts. She'll lead all your people to death. Eventually, these surface folk won't stand for it. They'll all come against you.
He kind of okay. So first off, let me cover some of these
What
things.
is the buff to that, Ziria?
+5 for
Plus
Elendra.
5.
So first off, he will respond to. First, he's going to respond to Saphiri, and he's going to show his. He's going to hold up his left hand and kind of point at his finger, and it's going to. You don't see a ring there, so there's no marriage there. He's just he's just her bodyguard. He's her head bodyguard.
That wasn't actually me saying that, but yes, I get it.
So he will. So Elendra rolled a 26
With a
and
plus
was
5.
aided with a +5. He'll say, "Your coat rack makes an excellent argument. I am responsible for Dathina's life, and I cannot betray my code. But I can do this because your people didn't do anything against her. And it's my second calling to defend the drow. And then a distant third, all life comes after that." And he'll say, "She's holding them. She knows who all of you are. And when you, I don't know how you did it, but when you foiled her plans with the mayor, she went insane and started her great campaign much too early. And now she's lost control. They're on the top floor. They're being held. They're not being treated, well, let's just say they're not being treated terribly.
Oh, that makes me feel warm inside, Verts. It really does.
He says, she's held up there. And that's where it's all gonna, she won't leave. I'm here to tell you that if you want to put a stop to this, that's probably where it's going to go down. And then he's going to, unless he gets a sword in his back."
Wait,
Before he starts
don't-
doing that, like, in our mind, I'm asking these guys, do we want to take him out now? Or do we want to fight him later?
I'm going to step back now and stop the door. Verts, we're going to do this for your own good. I'm sorry. But we can't let you leave, and we don't want to have to kill you.
Let him go.
No.
We can't
Raul.
keep him here. He's given us more information than I think he would have otherwise.
She will kill him for that information.
She's not going to know.
How will
So
she?
we-
Yeah, how will she know that he gave us any
All it
information?
means is we have the
Same
time
way
to-
I
to
always
live
knew.
first.
So she also can read minds.
I'm sure she can do something or other to make him talk. Verts, please don't. Let us just subdue you. You can say we took you and attacked you. You can do whatever you want, but you'd be a better off leader for our people than her.
Ziria, think about this for a moment.
Wait, stop right there,
Okay.
All right. Hang on, before Jarell moves, before Ralmir moves, before you all,
I was gonna move to try to grab Zirio.
Hang-
Yeah,
hang-
pretty
well,
much the same
this
thing.
is this is happening like while you're moving there. So, Ziria, make a diplomacy. Okay.
Don't do it.
All right. So what he's gonna do is he is 15. All right. So you're trying to stop him. He's just gonna glare at you, and he's gonna say, "Get out of my way, Ziria."
I'll step back through the doorway once.
You still be in his way.
Yeah, but putting up my hands and being like, please don't. These people will attack you. You've never done me any wrong. What has my mother ever done for you?
Other than all,
First,
than
we
all
like
the
you.
times he beat you.
First, we like you compared to everybody else. But if I'm gonna have to fight you now or fight you later, I think it'd be easier to take you now than later.
Just let him go.
When I hear Rawl telling me to let him go, I'll step back again so he can come outside and with me face to face.
Taking it outside of the already outside
Or
tavern.
the burned down bar. Oh yeah.
Gentlemen, please, one moment. If we keep him here, that will be a tip-off that obviously something went awry, and it'll make Dathina know that we're obviously coming. Obviously.
Well, she
We're
knows
already
we're coming.
obviously coming.
I know this, okay? Just hear me out, hear me out. Keeping him here will not change anything. It won't. If we don't fight him now, we probably won't fight him later because there are ways that we can prevent fighting him. Okay? But
Alright, I also am just going to toss my 2 cents into the telepathic ring here and just be like, I didn't get a whole, network of informants by slicing up the people who give me information. So, as a
Exactly.
general rule, I'm not really feeling this whole thing. So, considering the fact that he has cooperated so far, I'm just happy to take a nap in one of these ale barrels back here.
Actually, the ale barrels have mostly been destroyed. You'll want to dust one off carefully.
Ziria, let him go.
we need someone on the inside for any future possibility of, inside information.
Verse will push past Ziria and leave. If anybody wants to take a look around.
I'd like to do a once-over.
Okay.
Might as well do the same.
Are there any traps? That's a 29.
DC's 30.
35.
Stop.
Accidentally press it twice.
Greenwood, you notice ice spike traps are just everywhere in the room. That's not true, though, just so you know.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you will search the ruins, and you will find a few clues that will sort of give you more information about what has happened recently. Obviously, the place was raided. You can see by just the complete and utter destruction, and through various sort of key CSI type investigations, Ziria and Jarrell especially will find, for example, something pretty upsetting to Alendra. She didn't roll quite high enough to see it, that in her little makeshift shrine, there is an orc axe that has been buried in the wall. Actually, she can see it. I'm kind of wondering how this is going to go. It's because it's kind of prominently placed. There is a axe, a rustic, nasty-looking axe that's been buried in the wall, and then over it, over the handle, where the handle kind of hangs. I'll kind of draw it for you, because explaining it's just going to drive me crazy. So it's
Does that axe belong to John Steelsong? axes on the walls in taverns. It sounds really familiar.
You sure it doesn't belong to John Cena?
And then, spoilers. John Cena is next season's big bad guy.
Big Bass.
Or a
Bass. Okay, we can handle a bass.
Big Bass Pro Shop?
The bass known as the giant fish known as John Cena.
Yeah, and then there's like a lock of like golden, silvery, silken hair looks like it's just been crudely sheared off and then hung across the hair. It's pretty.
It's not like an actual scalp, is it?
No,
Okay.
it's hair.
I'll try.
It would have been
to,
so much worse if they had
say,
scalped
Alendra,
her.
you don't want to see this, please. Please don't come in here yet.
Ezra, you'll find Henry's mustache just kind of sitting on the counter. No, you won't do that. But
That thing was detachable. What?
you'll see that his tie has been like stuck into the wall from like a roguish orc-looking dagger.
I take the dagger out of it and grab it.
You can tell that it's his tie. In Greenwood, you will search the place and you'll see there. You'll find basically where everyone has been killed. There were a lot of people that were here that were just slaughtered, and you'll find their ruined remains out back by the trees, and it's pretty abysmal.
Elendra's now so angry that she started to tear up a little bit, and she's like, as if
Elvish.
I hadn't done enough to that poor woman.
Elvish cursing.
Oh yeah, there's
Zero.
definitely
Wait,
some icy
Elendra,
North
we'll go
cursing in
get-
there.
Me and him start making proper greaves
Okay.
for the people in the back.
Yeah, unfortunately, many of them are too
Mangled.
ruined for you to be able to identify of any kind. Many of them burnt, probably while they were, possibly while they were alive.
Okay. Yep, so I'm just burning everything.
Yeah, you'll bury. Okay, so you'll give them a burial. A few hours will go by. Safiri has decided to rest in the ale barrel, as I recall.
Yep.
I will say I haven't had revelry in a very long time because I haven't found anything worth dancing for. And this doesn't seem like quite the time, but maybe we can
I need
try
a
to be
fucking
happy.
drink.
A drink is good. The Monkey King likes a drink. Come on. And, he'll give you his arm and take you to the bar.
She's not
Have
gonna take it.
have a wake.
Ezra
Yep.
pulls out the golden cask. Pours a
Nice.
drop for everybody.
I'll guide Alendra back over to the bar so she can just sit down and, catch her breath and cry it out and have a beer and cry some.
She's not like sobbing or anything. It's just like when she's just like so angry that she can't help but like it's like rage tears, you know?
Yeah, definitely rage tears. You just need someone to take your elbow and guide you over to a spot and then boom, shots.
She's not gonna let you touch her. You're invading her space.
Okay.
Ezra
Star
goes
knife
to
to
each
the
of you
face.
and Ezra goes to each of you and pours a glass from the golden cask.
The good stuff.
All right, guys, we got places to be, people to save, that sort of thing. So can we get going?
Well, it's
Where else we need
You want-
plans?
You want to
We're
head to
gonna
the Four
go,
Corners right now.
And I'm gonna get in touch with my people. You're getting get in touch with your people, and then we're going to go and we're gonna
Nope.
blow her up. That is
Safiri,
my plan.
wait. She may have infiltrated your people, Safiri.
I'm not worried about that.
I am.
Too bad.
Let's go.
Okay.
We need to go and kill this fucking slut.
I don't think we tell anybody. We just go there and do what we have to do.
Nope.
No prior.
They're in her nightclub or whatever. We
They
go
are.
straight there and decimate the place.
Nope.
I agree. We shouldn't
We have
split
to
up.
make sure we get the innocents out first.
Anyone
Agreed.
there isn't.
I have to organize stuff with my people. It's my
She
city.
has
I'm going to
some
do
of
it my
my
way.
Syria, she
acolytes.
has our friends.
Our friends, yes, we have to rescue them, but
That's what I
everybody in our
meant by
way.
innocents.
She was talking about them being the innocents.
I was gonna say. Sorry, long day.
I gotta go talk to my people. There's an entire war going on, more than these just 6 or 10 people. And while I appreciate that we're friendly with them, I have an entire city that needs saving.
Well, we'd be going in and killing Athena, so, I mean, we'd be striking at the heart of the problem, basically.
We'd be
Yes,
striking
but
at
it
the
might
heart
be,
of the problem.
it might
but
be better
wouldn't-
rather than just rushing in there head first to organize stuff with our friends and allies that we still have left.
We'll decide on the road. Let's just go.
I agree. Let's get out of here. This place is a tomb, anyways.
Okay.
All right, we're going.
Such a
Elendra's drunk.
such a killer. Such a downer.
Me?
It got dark quick.
Well, you guys can handle it at this point, I'm sure.
So,
Right.
about how long would all that have taken?
Not too long. I mean, if you just had like a brief wake and you buried people, like I'd say it was about 12 o'clock midday.
All right, then we start heading off.
Well, we got some horses to ride into the ground.
2,
It's a
4,
round.
5.
Oh my god, that's so wrong.
All right, so then this is sundown.
All right, do we want to push on for like another couple hours? Maybe push a little harder than normal, just to get there quicker.
I think we should push on.
Okay.
All right, we'll push
fine.
on like another couple hours, and then we'll rest here because we don't want to kill the horses.
That's true.
Yeah, we can easily get to the city during the daylight tomorrow.
So to get that far, that's like probably
It's like an extra 40 minutes.
All right, so we camp here. We rest.
Okay.
The horses rest.
everybody rests. Alarm.
Yep.
Wake up.
Alarm.
We start heading out again.
1, 2,
Right now, we don't have alarm
3,
spells up.
4.
Or armor.
All right, so you arrive close to noon when you get in town. When you sort of come around a group of trees and you're able to see a little bit more of the city, you can definitely tell that there's a lot going on. There's pillars of smoke and all different, like, at various streets and avenues. Since Saphira wasn't prepared for it, this is the first time that she hears of this chaos and doom and destruction. And you can see the city is itself just, you can hear what used to be like noises of commerce. It's now mostly quiet, and you can, every once in a while, you'll hear a loud bang. We'll save to like not faint. Okay. So, I'm going to open up the four corners. See, doesn't this feel like so much more polished now that all this shit is done?
Yeah.
It's all
Finally.
great.
Finally.
It's real good.
This is the way that D&D was meant to be played. On a computer, across the internet.
I mean, it's so much easier. I assume we're starting from the north.
Yeah, so you can just kind of put yourself like right here. You don't have to move you guys. You can just...
I don't even know where mine is.
I feel like I do.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Perhaps you guys should check in with the Popo, since you guys made friends with them. They might help.
Oh yeah, what about that girl you met, Zero?
Oh yeah! Holy crap!
Remember your budding subplot?
Yeah.
Good idea. Thank you, Greenwood.
her name is actually Detective Greyleaf. And she was charmed by Ziria
I'm gonna
And-
get hold of Detective Greenleaf.
Greyleaf.
Great.
You're not gonna win points by calling her by the wrong name. That's not gonna help you.
Like a minus 10 charisma.
By the way,
Okay, I
Raj,
was totally
chat
thinking
really
about
likes.
some ganja, so my bad.
By the way, Raj, chat really likes your designs and stuff.
Thank
They
you.
love your maps and they love your characters.
Oh, thank you, everyone. That makes me feel good.
They are super pretty. So Saphiri is just going to, she knows what she has to do. She needs to talk with the Thieves Guild. Greenwood, do you want to send Eames with her?
Sure.
Okay. So that's what she's going to do first thing. Is like as soon as she gets into the city, she's going to head to her home shoe factory.
Sweet. Yeah, you go in. You'll knock on the door. Password.
Oh shit! I forget the password. Is it still butt stuff? Whatever it was.
When you say that, like is it still butt stuff? They recognize your voice and like, it's her. They'll open the door.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm fairly recognizable. How many other like 12-year-old halfling girls walk around in a coat?
To put it diplomatically, your underboss, his name is Fendel, and he's a half-elf rogue like yourself, wearing the black cloak. And you will be ushered into his office, and there's a stark contrast between before it becomes Saphiri episode 3. Everybody else is going to the police station, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys will actually be reporting to Jagged Swine. Unless that's... Wait, who do you want to talk to?
Jagged Swine would probably be the best one. He's the one who dealt with us before.
Okay.
Okay.
That works too.
And you wanted to talk to Greyleaf? Is that what you're going to say, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay. When you go to talk to her, she's busy.
Sean can barely contain himself. He's so excited. He's like, yes.
She will
get my character laid if it's the last thing I do.
She will.
He doesn't want to die a virgin.
It's wartime. It's the wartime effect, and both men and women during these dark times, they sort of are quick to romance, and so she will give him a warm embrace when he shows up, and she said, "I thought you were never going to call."
No, I've been busy trying to stop this Athena. We need your help now, though. It's getting out of hand here.
She will actually show you a lot of the forensics stuff that she is working on, and apparently she will hand you a file. He says we haven't been able to identify this. It's like it appears to be some kind of animal fur. We can't exactly identify what it is, but it's been terrorizing the streets of the southern avenues. A drow baby boom.
I will talk to Greenwood. He's an expert in these things. We need a clear route to Athena's place, though. Can you get us in there?
There's no way we're going down there. And in fact, at the same time that you're asking that to her, the rest of the party is talking to Jagged Swine, and he says, "We're spread so thin, there's no way. There's no way."
We have to get there. We're going to kill her. We're taking her out.
Saphiri, when you go to talk to Fendel, actually, there's a stark contrast between how he was acting the last time that you talked to him and how you're talking to him now. Last time he was relaxed, sitting behind a desk, twiddling his thumbs. When you go into his office, he's leaning over his desk, and he's got his gang members there receiving intel and receiving orders to move to certain points and strike to certain points, and he'll see you walk in, and he'll say, "Well, glad you could join us."
I say, pleasure is all mine, but there's no time for messing around. I've got a couple matters of importance. We're here, and we're ready to make our strike against Athena. It would really help us, though, if you could clear the streets that we need. We need to get most of the people are near police headquarters, and so we need to get to the hotel where Athena's holed up. And then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, well I'm thinking about it," and then I'll pull the little chest out of my pack and I'll toss it to him, and I'll say, "As ordered, I deliver. I believe you owe me some stuff."
He will look at it, and he'll kind of run his thumb over the seal, unbroken. He's gonna put it in a what you believe to be an incredibly difficult to crack safe and lock it. It's the kind of safe that you would have around a bunch of thieves, that level of quality. And he will hand you a huge sack of coins. Ginormous, almost as big as your head.
Cool. I think I'm aware of that. Sounds good to me. Oh shit, something happened on my character sheet. And I'll quickly say, do you know anywhere that's nearby and still open enough that I could spend a little bit of this? I have a couple things I could use.
You need to buy thief stuff?
It's not thief stuff. It's assorted things.
He says, well, we've got what you need here. You can go ahead and talk to Requisitions. He can give you a discount.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna bother anyone with that. I'm just going to add that to my sheet.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Are you trying to be suspenseful? Is that what's going on?
No. I mean, it's random like items, like a better armor. Like, so I don't want to waste everyone's time talking about it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't. Okay, whatever.
Not trying to be suspenseful, but I'm going to. I can barely carry this gigantic bag of gold, so I need to go and deal with it somehow.
Okay. All right, whatever.
And I don't think my Thieves Guild locker is very secure.
Okay. So you will go and requisition the things that you need.
Yeah, and I will also suggest to Fendel and to Tristan and the other thieves that they sort of clear a path for us. They focus on just making sure that we can get to the hotel relatively unmolested.
He'll say to you this. He'll say, we can't get down there. It's too thick. But what we can give you is this. And I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Since you've got your shit and the party's got their shit, they're talking to Jagged Swine. Sean's trying to get laid in the middle of a war zone.
Oh, damn.
I'll tell you what, I kind of have to use the men's room. So why don't we all take a break and then say we come back at 20 of the hour.
All right.
At 8:20.
Yeah,
So basically,
8:20 for me.
15-minute break.
Yeah, 15.
Okay,
Do a little outro for us there, Angela.
will do.
Angie, I mean.
All right, guys, we're going to take a short, well, kind of short, 15-minute break so that we can kind of collect ourselves and maybe take a bio break, that kind of thing. We will be back at 20 after and maybe be on our way to taking down Athena.